What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfella back with the Boxing Clinic. We on the evening grind with this boxing-ish. Don't forget, later on tonight, I got it wrong. I said it was on Bounce TV, but it got switched back to Showtime today. David Benavidez versus Ronald Garvel from Romania. Benavidez is looking to become the youngest super middleweight champion ever at 20 years old, I believe. It's on Showtime tonight. Card kicks off at 10:05. Showtime. And if you don't got Showtime, I would advise you look into some individual APKs. Don't know what that is, well, Google it. But I seen an article, which I can't find it right now, and I heard this multiple times that, and I think Triple G said it as well in this article. Well, he said that he feels that if he would have knocked out Daniel Jacobs, last March in Madison Square Garden, which New York is a great city to go to. I was there for that fight. Great city, most definitely great fight town, most definitely worth the trip. So if he didn't knock out Daniel Jacobs last March, that Canelo Alvarez wouldn't have fought him. And then Abel Sanchez was fielding questions in another little Q&A. People say, did Golovkin intentionally look bad and not knock out Daniel Jacobs to entice Canelo Alvarez to fight him? Did he look bad on purpose? And, I don't think that was out of the question, they really wanted that fight, man, But I just think Daniel Jacobs just, held his own, at the end of the day. He looked bad versus Kell Brook as well. I ain't gonna say look bad, but it looked like that was the downslope. It seems like as soon as, Golovkin started to step up in competition, the downtrend started for him, And he hadn't fought a lot of great competition because there's not a lot of great competition at middleweight, and he did not dare to be great and move up to fight Andre Ward. He said he'd fight anybody from 154 to 168, and Andre Ward was there. He didn't want to do it. Didn't want to move down for Golovkin or Canelo or any of the other junior middleweights. I don't think that was really much worth it. But, he did knock out Daniel Jacobs. And did that encourage Canelo to take that fight around this time? I think so. I think Golden Boy sees the, Golden Boy and Team Canelo sees the decline starting for Gennady Golovkin. They know he's 35 years old. They know he takes some punishment in the sport of boxing, even though he had a layoff. And they probably think it's the perfect time. It's perfect time because, he's still undefeated, and they know people gonna say, oh, you waited till he got old, you took his prime. Well, at least he took his O. And, they know that. I think Golden Boy, it's tough for me to say this, Golden Boy and Canelo, I think they knew, or they know, this is the best chance to beat Gennady Golovkin. I think when Daniel Jacobs, in my opinion, beat Gennady Golovkin, very close fight. Well, came close, I think they said, oh, we need to get to the buffet while the food's still hot before somebody else, eat up all the food and the rest of the shit is cold. And what I mean by that is, Golovkin had a close call versus Danny Jacobs. They feared that somebody else was going to step up and beat Golovkin. So Canelo, and Team Golden Boy and Team Canelo all together said, we're going to step up and we're going to, fight Golovkin. Do it now while he still got his O. He seems a little vulnerable right now. We see the downslope coming. We see the decline coming. We might as well try our luck right now. I think that's the best opportunity for them. I think they know that. The Team Golovkin knows that. And, we'll see what they got, man. If Canelo beats Golovkin, if Canelo beats Golovkin, it's already a lot of excuses out here already. People saying that he on steroids, he's getting big, he's on roids, and this and that. Oh, Oscar says he's, scared for Canelo's speed if he's going to slow down by all the muscle, and all the other crazy shit, man. People don't understand body transformation. They don't understand what Golovkin was doing by packing on that extra weight. They don't understand the science behind it. Most people have never touched a weight, never went to the gym, never studied nutrition, don't know nothing. Of course these guys can bulk up and rip up and do all this stuff, man. They got the best of the best. They got the best nutritionists. They can afford to eat right. You know what they say? Death is cheap. Living good life and eating good stuff is expensive. The most leanness of the meat. They got all the supplements, the amino acids. Of course, they can rip up and do all that in 8 weeks. Muscle memory. They got muscle memory. They've been, doing boxing training since they was, kids. So neither one of the physique is a shock to me. But I do think that the Golovkin scare, the Daniel Jacobs and Golovkin scare, enticed Golden Boy to make the Canelo fight while I was still hot. Because if Golovkin would have failed there, then the money train would have been gone for Canelo, and another shot of legitimacy amongst, the hardcore fans, especially the naysayers that are American, that don't think Canelo's hot shit or hot stuff. They would have lost the opportunity and would have had to go, against Danny Jacobs, which is a tougher fight in my opinion, style-wise, for Canelo potentially, or Jamal Charlo now, or Jamal Charlo, excuse me now. But it is what it is. We'll see. We gon'.